Hi, my name is Marcus. I had a really horrific bike wreck on my mountain bike about a month ago, and I wanted to share the details of that with everyone to help raise awareness of some important conversation points, but also to bring attention to the volunteer organization, Rocky Mountain Rescue, that essentially saved my life. So in terms of what the wreck was like, mountain biking details for those that want them, friends and I were running shuttle laps, no different than we often do, coming down a feature that I've ridden many times. Steep rock slab. I'm off the back of the bike, lose a little bit of control of the bike and hit a tree at the bottom of the rock slab. And my entire weight and my abdomen come crashing into the rear of the bike seat. Didn't even fall off the bike. Not a big glorious wreck as you would expect this story to perhaps entail. But what ended up happening was a lot of internal injuries. And so I wanted to raise some details around how we got lucky, but also what support mechanisms are there and maybe what we can do as riders to be more prepared for this type of thing. So luckily, we were in an area where there's normally not cell service. We were in one of the few areas where we could actually reach 911. So maybe consider having satellite communication. It's something my crew is talking a lot about. But also a little bit about wilderness first aid training. I was riding with 3 friends. One of them, Jason Vogel, was wilderness first aid trained. The other 2, Kevin and Rick, were super helpful and aware. And essentially they kept me warm and kept me stable until such time as the rescue crews arrived. Want to talk about the rescue crews because they were frankly amazing. It's this group called Rocky Mountain Rescue, the all volunteer crew, 70 plus volunteers who carry pagers at all time. And when the call comes in, they drop everything they're doing and they come and help. And so they came in with a backboard and medical crews. They, 1.5 miles into where we were, they put me on a backboard, they assessed my medical condition, and they ran me out over bushwhacking terrain to the helicopter, which they had coordinated nearby for getting me to the hospital. Super organized, super efficient, super impressive group of people. According to the doctors, I had maybe 15 minutes to live by the time they got me there. So their training and their efficiency and my friends are frankly what saved my life. So my ask is manyfold. Mainly, I'm trying to raise money to say thank you to Rocky Mountain Rescue because I've always believed mountain bikers self-rescue. We can get ourselves out of the wilderness. We're fine. That's not always true. And so this group saved my life, and I would love to be able to get some donations flowing their way to help them continue what they're doing so that when they need to be there for the next rider, climber, hiker, etc., they can. Also would like to make a plug for getting wilderness first aid training if you ride a lot in the backcountry. Boulder Mountain Bike Alliance is going to be offering some of these trainings coming up in February or March, so stay tuned for that. Not terribly expensive and could save one of your friends' lives if you get trained. And then also just encourage you to have this conversation with your friends to talk about, do you have the contact information for your significant others? Do you know who's carrying satellite communication? Do you know who is wilderness first aid trained? What do you have in your packs? Is it enough? Etc. So in this holiday season, please, if you can, donate. At the very least, have the conversation with your riding friends around what to do if something like this happens so that maybe you can save one of your friends' lives. So have a good day. Thanks.